What's up, everybody? My name is Jason, and welcome to Breaking News. $680,000 of EIDL funding. Must watch. Do not ignore the advice I'm about to give you. Give this video a huge thumbs up. Hashtag EIDL along with the scammers in the comments below. And yes, we are now down to 248 premium memberships still available at trysmallbiz.com. So if you got a small business or a side hustle, you want me personally in your corner, both in and out of the stock market, you need to sign up right now at trysmallbiz.com. That's trysmallbiz.com, because we just increased the number of premium members on our new homepage by 20%. You're going to be seen at least 147 times to be exact, based on our algorithm, every single day on the homepage. And now that we cut the premium members down to 500, you will be seen twice all over social media to more than 105,000 people currently, 2 times a year. That's trysmallbiz.com. Hit the red upgrade to premium button if you've already joined us. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not quite certain how many people are going to hear how I just helped a barber in Texas today get a $680,000 wire. Because as everyone knows, and it's affecting the great Speak and See and Ryder, who I just saw did a few videos with 800 views, if EIDL is not in the title, and I said I was only going to do it unless we had major news, well, today's about as big as it effing gets, nobody cares. So my fear right now is that 97% have checked out. They won't even watch this video and find out how you can get your money. How are you going to do that? It was the old email the SBA to get them to mail your closing docs with 2 new wrinkles. You haven't heard anyone, not any of the other channels, not me, tell you to do this, so don't go anywhere. In fact, pull up a chair, grab a cup of coffee, ice cold beer, glass of wine. How about a champagne, bottle of champagne for some of you? Here we go. Up everywhere. The scammers are going to be here. Never call, email, or someone in the comments. They're going to be all over this. I'll do my best to block and report them. But look, folks, share this all over the place and do exactly what I'm going to tell you to do. Watch this video 5 times. Pinned in the top is a video I did 3 weeks ago on how you could email the SBA to get them to mail you your closing docs. Well, the night we did that video, and again, it's pinned, follow the description if you haven't done so already in emailing the SBA to get them to mail you the closing docs. It was horribly written. It was quickly put together to cover their ass legally, because if you call the SBA right now, and this is why 97% have checked out and given up, they tell you, oh, the program's done. The portal was closed on Monday, May the 16th. No one's getting paid. Bullshit. Bullshit. In fact, I'm more certain now than ever, based on what I just saw, 680,000 reasons to watch this video. I'm more certain than ever that now that the portal has been closed for almost 2 months and the traffic is way, way down, they are testing you. They're testing you. Are you a squeaky wheel? Do you really want the oil? Are you legit now that they passed all those anti-fraud bills a couple weeks ago and they're coming after the PPP and the idle criminals, right? Right now, they're on standby. They're waiting for you to email them to get the closing docs. And as we've now heard, it takes at least a month to hear anything back. So if you did it 3 weeks ago, give it another week. But do exactly what I'm going to tell you right now. This guy reached out to me when I did the pinned video in the comments below the same day, 3 weeks ago. And he said, Jason, I got that email that you just read out loud to everybody 6 weeks ago. And I sent an email with the instructions that are in the description, and I haven't heard anything back. So what should I do? And I gave him the same advice that I've given everybody else. Continue to follow the 5 idle steps. 2 in particular: get on the horn with your senator, congressman, and women, and get a privacy release form signed. Well, I already did one. Do it again, and I'll explain why in a second. And get a hold of the small business advocate in Senator Cruz and or Cornyn's office. I'll let you decide which one actually came through this time. And here's exactly what he did. So he got on the phone the next day. He called one of those 2 senators and he said, hi, I've already signed a privacy release form with you guys 6 months ago, and I was unable for whatever reason to get my EIDL loan increase funded. Well, I just got an email, and he's telling the small business advocate in one of these senators' offices, I just got an email from the SBA. Watch this video 10 times. It's worth every effing minute. I just got an email from the SBA saying if I want my closing docs, to send them an email. Well, I sent the email 6 weeks ago. I haven't heard a word. So, based on my advice, so I'm asking you, Senator so-and-so in such and such's office, send me another privacy release form. As soon as I sign it, I'm going to send you a note back on exactly what you need to tell the SBA on my behalf. So he signed it. Second time now. If it's the first time for you, listen to exactly what I'm telling you to do. He wrote a note back to the small business advocate in one of those senators' offices, and you can use House members. In fact, if you're in Atlanta, it's Vesna Coors. Oh, he's talking about Atlanta. I'm in North Carolina. Fuck those. It's Vesna Coors Behik. There's people like that. VESNA dot KURSPAHIC at mail, MAIL dot house dot gov. She, Vesna, is in Carolyn Bordeaux's office. House Democrats right down the street in Atlanta. Vesna.Coorspahik at mail.house.gov, but only if you're in the Atlanta area. So he got on the phone with the small business advocate, signed the privacy release form. He said, this is exactly what I need you to tell the SBA based on my advice. Hi, SBA. My name is so-and-so, and I am a representative in Senator Cruz and/or Cornyn's office. One of our constituents emailed you 6 weeks ago asking for you to mail them their closing docs with respect to their EIDL loan increase, app number, etc. I'm reaching out today on their behalf to find out what the status is right now. Please let me know what's going on. Sincerely, small business advocate in one of those senators' offices in Texas. 4 days later, that small business advocate in the senator's office in Texas got a note from the SBA. We are in receipt of this, that, and the other, and we have mailed so-and-so his closing docs. It was a short 2 or 3 sentence email. Well, about 4 or 5 days later, he got the closing docs in the mail. He signed them the same day and he sent them back. Nobody called him. 12 days later, which is right now this morning as of 10:15 in the a.m., it's now a little after 2 East Coast time, he shows me a wire transfer of $680,000 and nobody fucking called him. Nobody called him when they sent the closing docs. Nobody called over a 12-day period to say, hey, we're about to send you close to 700 G's. Nobody called him. So anyone who's telling you that the program is closed and you have no effing chance, has no effing idea what they're talking about. So one more time, let's review. The 2 secrets you need to focus on are the privacy release form, again, if necessary, and the small business advocate in your senator, congressman, or woman's office. And if you got to do more than one, fine. You call them up. You email them, privacy release form. I need you to send me another one. They may ask you, as was the case here, didn't you already sign one? There's not much more we can do. The program's already closed. No, that's not the case. He forwarded the email where the SBA said, if you want us to mail you the closing docs, send us this information. So the small business advocate, to his or her credit, in the senator's office of Texas, sent another email with another signed privacy release form saying what I just said. My constituent recently sent you an email asking you to send, as the lights go out again, it only lasts for about 5 minutes, then it cuts off on me, asking you to send his closing docs by mail. I am in so-and-so senator's office, my title is such and such, and I need to get an update. Please let me know. A few days later, a short email comes over, we're in receipt of your wada-ba-da-ba-da, and please be advised that we mailed closing docs to so-and-so. No phone call. 12 days after he signed and sent them back, today, the money's there. The problem that we have, obviously, is that 97%. I did a tweet, 680,000 reasons to watch today's video. It's gotten 6 likes in an hour and a half. I used to get 60 likes in 5 minutes. Nobody cares anymore. Everyone's given up, right? They've just thrown in the towel. Famine, my house is going to go to zero. Social Security is going to be empty. If the market was so fucked, then why are we suddenly up? Why are we up after a hellacious open? Because the worst is over. I told you that a long time ago. But I can't get more than a couple dozen people to listen to what I'm saying. So, here's the deal. Go to trysmallbiz.com. At the bottom of the page is a contact us form. If you need me to repeat what the fuck I just told you, again, I'll do it. And I'm about to launch a toll-free vanity number where you can call me. And I will repeat what I just said again as many times as necessary. Because it's obvious to me, in closing, ladies and gentlemen, that the SBA is testing you. They want to know who wants oil. And because 97% have fucking given up on everything, including themselves and life in general, and they're sucked into the matrix that's feeding them nonstop negativity, they have a lot of time on their hands and they still have some money. So if you look legit and you follow through and you get another privacy release form from a major senator, preferably if you can, and they simply ask, what's the status on the mailing of the closing docs that you said you were going to send my constituent, you might get, I don't know, up to $2 million within 12 days wired to your account without a single phone call from the SBA. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, always remember I love you, and please get one of 247 premium memberships at Try Small Biz that still remain.